Artificial intelligence, everyone is talking about it, but few really know how to use it effectively. From a personal perspective, I can tell you that this is a revolution transforming the world, so better be prepared to it. AI is such a big thing that even Warren Buffett compared it to the nuclear bomb, highlighting its revolutionary and tremendous potential. But most importantly, how we can use it for our own advantage instead of being overwhelmed by it, and maybe also make some money out of it. But before diving into the topic, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like and share this content to help me grow in the community. And now, let's begin. I'm gonna start with a bold statement because, from my personal perspective, AI is gonna pose a severe threat to many jobs. And this is clear. Automation, efficiency, and replacement, to me, are cornerstone words to define the potential effect of the artificial intelligence in our life. And these are words that many could find intimidating, and you should be. Because trust me, artificial intelligence is gonna be disruptive. Either you want it or not. On the other hand, we can see AI as an extraordinary opportunity. Think about how many mechanical and repetitive tasks can be made faster, more efficiently, and above all, less boring. Like organizing agendas, taking the minutes of conferences and events, but also more complex tasks such as video editing or coding. The application of the artificial intelligence are almost infinite. And here is where creativity comes into play to be the real game changer that allows us to be one step ahead, or maybe two. We have to see AI not just as a threat, but as a powerful tool, because when used wisely, it can change the rules of the game, giving us a clear advantage. On this channel, we used to talk about investment and financial independence, among the other things. And you know that often in this journey we are overwhelmed by the amount of information, doubts, and complex choices. This is where I found that AI can truly make a difference, since it can offer us an objective perspective, helping on one end to clarify our ideas, and on the other hand to structure an efficient action plan. I have to say that personally I use it every day for my projects. It is like having a personal assistant that covers 360 degrees arguments, gives real-time answer, and often offers an interesting perspective. Everything looks fantastic, but now, just to go direct to the point, let's make it practical. I called my personal artificial intelligence Warren, and obviously the name is random. I would like to ask Warren to help me with some financial decisions. Notably, I'm interested in knowing whether it is possible to reach $1 million, starting from just 15K. Let's get started. Hi Warren, how are you today?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm great as well. Listen, today I would like to ask you an interesting question. I'm keen to invest my money and know whether it is possible to get to 1 million starting from 15K.
Absolutely. It's definitely possible, but it depends on factors like your investment strategy, time horizon, and risk tolerance. Are you thinking about stocks, real estate, or something else?
In detail, I'm interested in investing into an ETF that is based on, let's say, the Standard & Poor's 500. For the time horizon, I will say that 35 years will be okayish, and the average interest rate of return will be 10%. That is, if I'm not mistaken, the average for the S&P 500 for the last years.
Investing in an ETF based on the S&P 500 with a 35-year horizon and an average return of around 10% is a solid plan. Historically, the S&P 500 has indeed averaged about that. With consistent contributions and compounding returns, your goal of reaching $1 million is achievable. It's crucial to stay consistent and let the magic of compounding work over time.
Fantastic, but just to make it more concrete, I'm planning to have a monthly contribution of $100 per month, let's say. Do you think I can get to 1 million or I have to top up a bit more?
With a $100 monthly contribution, reaching $1 million in 35 years with a 10% return might be challenging. You'd get closer to around $380,000. To reach 1 million, you'd need to either increase your monthly contributions or consider a longer time horizon. Alternatively,
Hold on, because I think that we can get more than 300,000 if my initial contribution is 15,000. And then I have a monthly installment of $100 per month. I think we can get more than $700,000, right?
You are correct. With an initial investment of $15,000 and monthly contributions of $100 over 35 years at a 10% return, you'd end up with approximately $742,000. To reach $1 million, you might need to increase your monthly contributions or consider aiming for a slightly higher return, though that comes with more risk.
That's great. What about a contribution always monthly of $200?
With a $15,000 initial investment and $200 monthly contributions over 35 years at a 10% return, you'd end up with around $1.2 million. Increasing your monthly contributions definitely makes a big difference.
Okay, that's enough. Many thanks. But now I have another question. Can you suggest me the top 3 ETF that covers the S&P 500? Let's say the most notorious.
According to US News, the top 3 S&P 500 ETFs are Spider S&P 500 ETF Trust, SPY, iShares Core S&P 500 ETF, IVV, and Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, VOO.
Fantastic, you are really spot on.
Glad I could help. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
Now, for today I'm done, but let's catch up tomorrow.
Sounds great. Have a wonderful day, and we'll chat tomorrow. Bye. Take care.
So as you can see, artificial intelligence can deliver straight away the information that we need in order to shed some light to our doubts and our investment idea, and just filter for those that look more efficient. And as a starting point, this is absolutely fantastic. My tip here is any way to use artificial intelligence not as a crystal ball, but as an assistant that gives a sort of guidance that allows us to have our personalized brainstorming straight away. Also bear in mind that AI is not perfect yet, so can make some mistakes, and we have just seen one of them. In fact, the initial calculation by Warren were totally wrong, underestimating massively the potential compounding effect of our investment, as you can see from the charts here. And by the way, replicating all the calculation manually that I always suggest you to do, we have for the first case with $100 instruments a terminal capital of more than 700,000, while to reach our target of 1 million we have to increase our monthly contribution to $200 as shown here. Now let's move on how to apply this plan. The key is to choose the right tool, and with the help of Warren we already checked the potential of investing into an exchange traded fund based on the Standard & Poor's 500 that fit perfectly with the scope of consistent diversification and passive investing, given that these financial instruments are managed and rebalanced annually by the largest investment banks selling these products, taking into consideration the underlying index components that are the largest and most solid companies trading in the US. Now the question is, how do we find them? We have just proven that we can ask the AI directly. Alternatively, you can subscribe to the channel and I'll guide you. Joking apart, given that you have been staying with me until this point, I give you already some example extracted by Just ETF, one of the largest data provider covering these instruments. Easy peasy. Our task now is straightforward. Choose a reliable ETF, invest the initial capital and set up recurrent installments. And lastly, allow time to do the magic. When retirement arrives, head to the bank and cash out. Fantastic. As a footnote, we can say that anyway 35 years is a long time span. And if you thought this, you're perfectly right. 35 years fit perfectly for a pension plan. But not only, this approach is also perfect to secure a solid future for our kids. In fact, starting a similar plan at birth means that by the time they are about 30, they can be already millionaires. And this is a fantastic gift to help them live home with financial security. Too bad they didn't teach us in school, right? Just to conclude, AI has shown us how powerful it is in creating clarity and practical plans to achieve our financial goals, but not only. If you are not yet leveraging on this technology, you are missing a big opportunity. And my personal tip is to start as soon as possible. And now it is the right time, because we have to see AI as a train. If we miss the stop, it doesn't come back. and we lost it forever. So now or never, because the risk of being left behind is simply too big. Now, if you have questions or you would like to explore further, like how to use AI for stock selection, drop a comment down below and I will be happy to create a video for the community. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to stay updated on upcoming content. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Cheers!